What's going on, guys? All muscle. Just picked up this C4 Corvette here. As you can see, it's seen better days. Looked like to me, it looked like it hit a brick wall. I'll show you that here in a second. Got Mike over here.
What's up, guys?
What are you doing, man?
Working on the Boss LT4 cranker here.
Okay.
Gotta get them polished out, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be brand new, but it came all kinds of rust marks everywhere, you know?
All right. Yeah, I ordered a crank for the Boss 302 motor. We have a spare Boss 302 motor that we're going to be building, and the crank on it was destroyed, and I didn't want to get it cut. So I'm gonna probably cut that one, put it back in the back somewhere, and this one here is a brand new one. But right now as you can see, we're giving it a little sand and polish. I guess wherever it was sitting in the box. This is the box. Okay, that's the Ford box that it came in. There's the part number if you guys are looking for a 302 crank. But anyways, the box was open, and wherever it was sitting, it was caught some water, some rain, and there was a couple sprinkle drops on some of the journals. So we're cleaning that up. But anyways, that was the second one that I ordered, and it came from the exact same dealership in the Midwest somewhere. And because the first one I rejected, it was just too bad, and this one here came and it was a little bit better. But as you can see, the box was taped and whatnot, and that's how we got it. But I had to wait like 4 weeks on this crank, and I didn't want to wait any longer, so I just told them I'd take it and take care of it. I guess you can't get anything nowadays. Everything's kind of like on back order, and wait times are crazy. So I just went with it, and that's what we're working on. Anyways, we're drinking some tea. Got my AMG glasses right here. Got some green tea going. The AMG stands for All Muscle Garage, guys. Anyways, here's my AMG, by the way. Got rid of my E55. My E55 is gone. This is the CL55. This is the one that's the only one that I have left as far as AMGs go. I have another Mercedes. It's a CDI. It's a diesel car. Well, back to the C4. This C4, I bought this car basically because I needed a few parts for my C4 that I didn't quite have. I had bought my C4. It's under there, back over there, underneath that cover. There, you see it right over there. But I had everything when I bought the car, except for the correct top. The top on it was a transparent top, and the RPO code on the vehicle called for a painted top. So this car had the painted top, and damn, those tops they're damn hard to come by, I'll tell you what. And that yellow top is off of another C4 that I had that we sold out in parts with the LT4 motor. And this here, this number here that's on the windshield, that's actually correct. That's a 35,306. That's the mileage right there. And as you can see, I took damage here to the door, and as you can see, obviously the main part of the damage is back here, which if you come in here with me, I'll cover some stuff here. This is a part of a brick. So I think here's another part of a brick, and then here we go here. There's more brickwork. So this thing hit some kind of brick wall, pillar, mailbox. Hell, I don't know. But this car was babied for shit. I don't know what year is this? 96. So what? 24 years. It's been babied for 24 years, puppied around a little bit, 36,000 miles. It's a really nice car, actually. I'll show it to you here in a second. But just like that, you got your car that's been around for 24 years. Just like that, it's history. The title got salvaged, and it's not coming back. This car's not coming back, guys. It's pretty damn bad. I mean, it took it. The frame's all the way buckled. This tire won't spin anymore. The door won't open. It's buckled up. It's pretty bad. So the only thing good on it is going to be from the front forward, and obviously interior suspension parts. Some of the suspension parts, maybe not so much so back here. But anyways, I'm gonna get in there and show you the interior on it. Just real quick for you guys that are C4 owners. Little tidbit, I don't know if you could see this, but where you could find your build sheet, and I don't know if you can see that in there. Here we go. Yep, there it is right there. You can see that. See that? C4 owners, your build sheet. If you pull out your tail light, you'll be able to see it. It's strapped to the gas tank, and it's right in there. Usually, they're in pretty rough condition. This one looks like it's legible, and it's still really in good shape. Besides the accident, you know, obviously if it wasn't for the accident, it would still probably be in one piece instead of torn and weathered away like that. But usually they're actually pretty worn and brown and real brittle on the paper. But that's where your build sheets are on the C4s, guys. You guys, interesting little tip there. But here, let's open up the door. Let's see if this guy will fire up. Did we put the battery back on connection? Let me see. Alright, where's the key? Here we are. Another cool little thing here. Actually came with the remote. I haven't seen one of these in a very long time. These remotes are very hard to come by. There's the Boss 302, guys. I had a couple people asking me about the Boss. The Boss, you know, the Boss is done. It's just sitting there. You know, it's I don't drive it. I drove it a few times. You know, we drove it around. You know, got the you know, drive cycles gone through, and you know, it's, as you can see, we got a little bit of a shower here, and it showered all over my cars here. So those are gonna have to get cleaned up. But one thing at a time. Back to this Corvette. Yeah, I see the security light flashing. I think we should have battery juice here. But yeah, anyways, here these are the collector edition seats. They're in tits condition. Steering wheel. Let's see this door panel here. Door panel is great. Yeah, there we go. See that security light flashing. Let's turn this key here. See if I might have to kick the battery, tighten it down. I don't think I tightened it. I think I just threaded it in there. But there it is. Got the 6-speed manual. It's the ZF transmission. In '96, if you know anything about these C4s, in 1996, if you got the ZF transmission, you ended up with a special package under the hood, and we'll go over that here in a second, as well as one of the nicest pieces on the car gets destroyed by the transporter. I'll go over that in a second. I'm kind of pissed about that. This car didn't come cheap, guys. These cars, they were cheap at one point, but they are, especially in low mileage, with the correct packages like this one, they are not cheap anymore. These cars are expensive, and this one didn't come cheap. And then, you know, the transporter jacked up my head. I'll show you that in a second here. Let's fire this up. See, it's got a hit to the fuel tank, and I don't know if the fuel is gonna make it to the engine, but we'll try it a couple more times here. Let's try to prime it a couple more times. Maybe it'll just burn what's in the fuel line if I can get some fuel in there. There we go. No, shit doesn't want to fire, guys. Oh, there it is. There it is. There she is. Check gauges. Gauges look okay. I think it's gonna. Talking about this no fuel. It's not even showing any fuel on the gauge there. Well, there she is. There, she's trying to idle now nicely. This is your warning indicator section here, and as you can see, there's no warning indications there. Radio. I don't want to turn it on. I have the power antenna back there, but I don't want it to try to come out and get damaged while it's doing that. But anyways, we got good oil pressure. Oil temp obviously hasn't came up yet. Coolant temp hasn't came up yet, and then we got a good battery there. And on these cars, this is the LT4 car again, and the tach normally I think it was at 6 or 65. On these cars you get an 8,000 RPM tach, and the car will actually start to redline at 6,200. There goes the automatic air conditioning. actually blowing cold. It's actually blowing cold. Let's turn that off for a second. Yeah, somebody really liked this car, kept it around. Maybe they sold it. The new owner, maybe. What usually happens is the new owners don't know the car as well. They get in it and give it a little too much juice, and then there it goes into a brick wall. So after 24 years of pampering, in seconds and minutes, the car could be history. So let's give that another little. Yeah, she's healthy. She's definitely healthy. But anyways, let's pop that hood. Mike, give me a hand with this hood real quick. I can't lift this myself. Some jerk off, as you'll see here in a second. So at the yard where these auction houses are, okay, so they'll come in and they'll take pictures, a couple pictures of the interior, a couple pictures of the body, you know, and then, you know, obviously where the damage is, you'll see pictures of that. You'll see pictures of the interior and the engine. So okay, so 9 times out of 10, what happens is at the yard you'll see the hood already popped, and it's not, it won't be latched. So when the hood is not latched, basically it's vulnerable to fly up. So what happens is the transporters get there, okay, as you can see right here, the hood is not sitting even with the bumper, and that's not how I bought the car. The car, the front end of this vehicle, when I looked at it, was in tits condition. But anyways, back to the hood. At the yard, they'll have the hoods open in order to take a couple pictures or possibly a video of the vehicle running. So they don't normally re-latch them in case, you know, they have to go back in there and take other pictures, or, you know, if somebody comes and they want to see the hood, whatever. For some reason, they just don't re-latch the hoods. So the transporter comes, he pulls up to the yard. Then what happens is a forklift comes out with the vehicle, drops the car on top of the transporter, wherever it may be, and then you got the guy, you know, that either just started or has no clue what he's got on the trailer or on his transport hauler, and just takes off. So this vehicle was facing backwards, so the tail lights of the vehicle were actually facing forward. So if you can imagine now, as you drive, if this hood isn't latched, let me unlatch the hood. Mike, help me with that hood. So you can see the hood's unlatched here. Okay. Now as you're driving forward, hold on a second. As you're driving forward with the tail lights facing, so now you got your wind coming this way, and then what happens is this. Let's lift that up. Yep. This slams back, okay, and it comes all the way forward. Now, as you can see, the fiberglass is shredded. This hood is absolutely a goner. This hood is absolutely a goner, and the other thing that happens is this hood prop, which is, it's got this arrow here to signify that that's where you lock it into place. Well, anyways, in the auction pictures, this hood latch is clearly showing intact. When I get the car, the hood prop is just laying there, and then, you know, of course I asked the transporter, hey, did you have any problems with this hood? No, I didn't have any problems. Oh, really? Okay. So I mean, right off the bat, they're gonna lie to you. Let's close it down again. But anyways, there's the LT4. Let me show you that real quick. Actually, yeah, let me show you that while I'm in here. Everything in here is in pristine condition. It's a little bit dusty. It was at the yard for a couple months. Take a look in here. On these motors, these are roller. They have roller rockers in them. I don't know if you can see them in there. Yep. So anyways, yeah, this motor. I mean, I looked down in there, and this motor is in great shape. I mean, it's very clean. There's clean oil. The oil's in great condition. I won't pull that now. I don't have anything to wipe it with, but I've already looked at all that. Whoever had this car actually absolutely maintained the crap out of it. So let's go ahead and close that. I want to show them something else here. So if you can see, the reason I know that the hood flew up is because of this, obviously what's inside, but also if you can follow along here, I'll try to get this on camera, but you can see there's a line right here that follows that shape. I don't know if you, yeah, there you go, you could see that. Okay, see how that is? Well, that's the line of when the hood came all the way forward and met with the lip of this front bumper. So you imagine this hood all the way forward, and you take that line and you can put it right here, and that means exactly what it means, that the hood overextended and it came out and it hit the bottom of this bumper, or the top of this bumper. Also, if you can see that this guy here is a round emblem there, and I don't know, this is probably not going to show up on camera, especially in this light, but there is a round imprint right there on the front bumper. So absolutely 100% the hood flew forward, and it was definitely the transporter. There's no other possibility that this car could have been maintained that well, and then the hood flying forward just out of the fucking blue. You know, especially with where the auction pictures show the front end being in its condition. Now the hinges are so hyperextended, the hood actually will not, even when you close the hood, it will not sit flat and flush with the bumper like it should. And the auction pictures clearly show the hood sitting 100% properly. So, I mean, this is an original paint car. Actually, that's a very important point. I've got bumpers like this. I know a guy that sells a bunch of Corvette stuff, and I've bought some stuff from him before, and he's bought from me. He told me that he had sold a bumper just like this one for $2,000, just because it was an original paint, and it's exactly what somebody was looking for, and that's the kind of price that you can fetch on certain parts when they're actually 100% original with the original paint. So now that hood right there, I mean, I would estimate this hood to be a $2,500 hood, honestly, with the headlights in it, especially the way that it sits just like that with the original paint on it. Now that it's damaged, it's worth nothing, you know. So that's a big hit, actually, for me, because, you know, even if I would have gave the hood away for $1,500, that's still a big hit for me. And 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get anything out of the transporters. I've already been down that road before, and I've never came up with anything. Now the same thing actually happened to the Boss. The auction pictures showed that the front clip was perfect. I get the car, and I think I did a video on this, but the Boss got hit in the front as well. You know, we talked to the transporter. Obviously, no, he didn't do it. We talked to the auction. No, it wasn't at the auction. So it just magically fucking appeared. You know, a lot of this stuff just magically appears, you know, because nobody will tell you that they did it. There's really no honesty in the business, especially when, you know, somebody could be either looking to lose their job or, you know, have to actually be responsible, you know, actually pay for something that they damaged, you know. So responsibility is definitely not going to be something that somebody will assume nowadays. Maybe 50 years back it might have been a different game, but not anymore. But anyways, guys, it's a 35,000 mile C4 Corvette. Took it for a drive probably on Sunday, Saturday, and she ended up like this after 24 years of survival. So anyways, I just wanted to show you my new purchase. Also for me, I do these videos also for a record for myself, so that way I can you know, look back at them and see what I got and what the condition was, and you know, cars running, not running, things like that. So I come back and look at my videos every once in a while. But anyways, guys, we got a shit ton of stuff going on. I'm sorry I haven't been making you know, too many videos, but I just get a little overwhelmed sometimes. Like I said, we've got this Boss motor build going. Maybe I'll pop in some videos on that. We got the G-body, actually. We got the G-body on stance mode here. Anyways, I didn't want to show this until I got a video of the G-body, but I'll probably make another video of this as soon as I pull it out. But anyways, there's a quick little sneak peek on the G-body. She's going to be needing some wiring and some fuel lines, and then possibly we'll be able to fire that girl up and back her in and out on her own power. Then also exhaust system. We're gonna have to build an exhaust system for it, so that's another project. But for right now, I'm gonna let you guys go. This one went on a little bit too long, so I don't want to keep rambling. You guys be cool. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe out there.